Hey, starting off with a Rune Tracer, me like. Now, if I could just get, like, double projectiles, that'd be wonderful. Man, someone should have given those bats an allowance so I could get XP from them. There we go. Yep, jeez. Probably also spend more on upgrades. The magic wand is actually really nice to just have early, even though it's not that stronger right away. It's just like pretty much a guaranteed thing dead every time it fires. There we go. Duplicator. Now we off to the races. Just doubles the amount of projectiles you have. Could be wrong, but it feels like Duplicator is a much rarer drop than a lot of the other early items. Like, you just don't see it as often. Considering it's max leveled up almost immediately when you get it. Kinda is. I mean, I feel like items that you need less of to max out should be much rarer drops. Only makes logical sense, really. Hey, vey. How many bats? I don't have garlic yet. I'll take armor, though. Bracer kind of is, but oh yeah, true. Bracer is either like it fits the items you have currently or it doesn't. Same with Duplicator. Bracer, Duplicator, and that fire rate one are all kind of in the same kind of tier of like they either make or break your build. Well, maybe not break, but like they either benefit or they don't do anything. Well, I'm sorry for inflicting this time waster on you, Bastet, but I hope you enjoy it. Or on Jeff, rather. I mean, it is only $3, so, like, it's kind of hard to not recommend it, because it is fun. Which also, I think I'm going to get this now, because it's real good on bones. Like, Bracer and Duplicator are kind of the important ones. Basically, yeah. Arch, this is absolutely accurate. Like, this is also extremely good. It just gives me more frequent casts. Stuff casts more frequently, which is, like, net positive. Time to survive the 5-minute surprise. Really hope we get a good chest drop. All right, come on. take another Rune Tracer. If you walk through the flowers to escape, they don't hurt that much. Oh, I know. I only do that if I need to, though. That was, I think, the thing that I did the very first time was just walked out of the circle. But it's only an if you need to escape. Like, I find I don't usually need to escape, assuming I have even remotely decent damage, which currently I do. Like, I'm just gonna sit here, basically. Bling. I was kind of hoping I'd get another duplicator, but I'll take that instead. I feel like I kind of already have enough damage items as long as I just keep upgrading what I have. Maybe get garlic and a shield. Or just kind of good at this point. Or just get more armor. No need to make the point of unnecessary damage in a... This isn't even a run-based game. This is a fucking score attack arcade game. Like, come on. Calling this game a run-based game is actually kind of silly in my... But... Like, the line between score attack arcade and run-based is, like, so fine at this point. What do I take? Kind of leaning bone. But also Rune Tracer's pretty fucking great, so. It's more of a jog than a run. I don't know. It's like, I guess it's like a run-based game with meta progression, but I don't know. To me, this is just an arcade game, but people don't understand what genres are, so they make things unnecessarily confusing. Leaving chests alone until you have weapons that... Oh, really? That you're ready to evolve? I mean, that's one way of doing it, I guess. I think the only thing I really leave alone are health pickups. Clearly not. Smile. Arch. This is very much just kind of an arcadey shmup. Considering the developer describes this game as an anti-bullet hell, it's kind of what it is. But whatever. I don't really want to argue genres. Joking or otherwise. I mean, it's just a twin-stick arcade game. Well, it is. Nothing fancy. Also, there's nothing wrong with just being an arcade game. Like I was saying the last time I played this, is if this was in arcades and cost 25 cents a play, this game would make a lot of money. With continues? Oh my god. Imagine if this was a licensed Castlevania game that was released into arcades. You can see people losing it hard with the roguelike discussion. Yeah. Well, I mean, usually it's me who loses it hard because everybody disagrees with me and then I get sad, so... I'll just continue to sigh at marketing ruining old classic genres. All right. Top-down Devil Daggers. Yep, and Devil Daggers is very much a arcade shooter. And this is, oh yeah, actually, you're not even wrong, Habitual. Just a very slight health drain. Oh, let's give me the armor. We're doing okay damage right now. But my biggest mistake is I always, like, neglect building defensive stuff. This is a ripoff of, like, 10 things. Exoplasm. It just happens to be fun. In fact, I'm pretty sure this game is on mobile, is it not? The UI certainly looks like it. I don't think it's possible for games to be inherent ripoffs of one another, unless they're straight up stealing assets. But this is definitely like paying an homage to a certain Castlevania vampire-ish franchise. At least they don't glow. Difference is nobody cares because it's not like they're doing anything with Castlevania. There we go. Yep. Probably Curbs. And has made a lot of money. Which is also why it's $3, is because it probably took 0 time to make. But, you know, you can make a Minesweeper clone in a very short period of time and it's still fun to play. So. I see a comment about Doom clones, but I can't read it all because I'm too busy walking in circles. I always have to remember Doom clones and people call games a ripoff of another one, although mobile games are a lot of real ripoffs. No, actually, you are completely correct. Go look up Wordle, because Wordle's kind of like one of those games that everybody plays on social media right now. Just go look up Wordle ripoffs. There are, or at least there was so many of them. I don't know if they've taken any of them down, but there was so many of them for a minute there. It was actually kind of incredible. I saw a bunch of articles all at once about Wordle ripoffs. I played Nova Drift and I really, really liked it. But Nova Drift unfortunately fits into the you have to aim and play. To be able to be good at it, and I can either move efficiently or I can aim efficiently. Can't do both of them. Also, Nova Drift gets tons of attention. Maybe not on Twitch, but Nova Drift is a wildly successful little game, so I wouldn't be too worried about it not getting enough credit, because it certainly does. That game has sold very well. Ooh, garlic, I guess. I think that the cross just saved my life, actually. I'm not certain I would have won that without it. Cross and Bible are your favorite weapon combo? Well, I mean, this is my second time getting the cross. The one earlier today was my first time. It seems pretty cool. The one game that makes me sad that doesn't get enough credit is Jupiter Hell. That's the game that I genuinely believe deserves more credit. All right. Jupiter Hell was the first game that you watched me play? Hell yeah. Not a lot of people have found me through that game, so that means a lot. Hopefully that game will get some traffic when its next big patch comes out. I plan on playing it for like a week straight, so. Also, Dev's already agreed to pop on to stream for a bit and do a run through, so that'll be fun. Which means there will be a bunch of Jupiter Hell, not in February, but March. Yeah, let's also get the health recovery. That was a lot of XP all at once. Christ. We're actually doing a pretty efficient job clearing the screen by just standing still. That's actually kind of crazy. Those axes were a good call. Let's move our way up to the... Really want to get better garlic. And better cooldowns. And better garlic. You liked Jupiter Hell but didn't actually love it. Ended up going back to it after the haven't ended up going back to it after the first 14 hours spent. It's definitely worth the money and time though. Yeah, that's fair. I mean, I would wait for the next update. Like, talking to the dev of that game is like kind of heartbreaking because he hasn't been happy with a single patch post 1.0. Because they've just been they were so pressed for time in the last 6 months of development, and they're not in that spot anymore. Like, they're kind of not free, but like they're making money now. Like, the dev for that game didn't take a paycheck for 2 years, so it's like, like just looking at it from that perspective is kind of like, oh man. So I really hope that he's able to polish up, because the next patch is supposed to completely redo the whole first area, which is, I think, the big hang up for a lot of people, because the game gets cool after the first area. The problem is the first area lasts too long, and the 1.0 patch made it longer. So once that whole area has been redone, I think that game is going to get a lot more interesting. But let's just take another bracer. Am I winning this just by standing still? Hard to tell. Chest down there. Oy vey. Sketchy. I was really hoping this would be a 5 or a 3. Oh well. That's good though. More cooldowns. More CDR. Okay. Let's go for this. Looks spooky? It's $3, so of course it's spooky. Let's level up Rune Tracer. Grab CDR. Another wand. Can beat the They Are Billions by himself. Kind of. Ooh, crosses probably. But also axes. You know what? Let's take axes because that gets another projectile. Meaning we get a lot more axes now. Oh my word. Come on, me. Let's like crawl down this way. There we go. Going for the red XP crystals. I mean, there just being lots of enemies around just makes the axe real good. Because the axe is actually doing a ton of work by itself right now. Even more blades than Hellsing Edition, yep. Faster moving projectiles. I think I'm winning just by standing still. You have to occasionally move. I think I'm gonna have to run through the plants in a sec. Trying to just push them away. The thing that I would give that ability right now that just clears the whole screen. I'd lose so much XP. Chest? Damn it, it's only a single one. You were scammed by They Are Billions. They put it in the title and there were only tens of thousands on the maps. You know, I hated They Are Billions. That is actually one of my biggest disappointments for a game just kind of ever. I enjoyed the survival mode to a degree, but that game felt very clunky to control and not pleasant and hard to see. And then literally all they... Ooh, hey, we can just increase our damage. Then literally all they did with the campaign was make one of the worst examples of a like RTS campaign I've ever seen. Like, that game was such a heavy disappointment. A lot of people loved it, but like... God, I hated that game so much. I was so fucking disappointed by the end, especially with the end result of it. Spent way too much time pausing. Fair enough. I don't know. I super disliked that game. Oy vey. There's a chest up there, but I can't get to it right now. This is what we need to do, is this. Just kind of stand up here. And eventually work our way back around to that chest once this wave is kind of done. There we go, there's the edge of it. Alright. Let's see if we can't walk in the general direction of the chest up there now. And that's why I play RTS games, is for the campaign, right? It's either campaign or co-op, and that game ended up with neither of those things, and that was one of the worst campaigns I've seen for an RTS in as recent memory. Now let's just finish leveling up Bone. Another point in Rune Chaser. I'm not actually sure how I'm leveling up so quickly. And another Bone. And there's the chest. Let's see what we get. Ooh. It's a Twipple. Oh, baby. Yes, garlic is what's keeping me alive. Oh, man, actually, it's a 5-way. For your next chest, please don't tell me what to do. Exoplasm, if I ask for help, feel free to offer it. That's what we get. Yay! All good, Exo. And there we go. There's the wand. Which we've now evolved. But yeah, no, garlic is what's keeping me alive here. And what I'm actually trying to be leveling up all the time is garlic. I guess we should finish leveling up Rune Tracer. What was the thing that you need to evolve Rune Tracer? I actually can't remember, so... It's the Daka 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 wand. No evolution for it yet? Gotcha. Let's level up garlic. We're back into the I can stand still for a bit mode. You don't see it on the wiki? If you're looking at the wiki and it doesn't say it evolves, then I would assume the answer is no. Which is kind of the only help that I want with this game, is like, if I get something close to leveling up, it's like, yo, what do I need to level this up if I don't have it? That's like the only help I want when it comes to this game. Outside of that, I don't really need assistance. Which means it should evolve, it just needs a rare late game drop to make it evolve. You know, this game makes me hope that Risk of Rain 3, if they ever make it, is a top-down game. Alright. Getting close to the next big wave. No, it's not. And it's not like there's any particularly deep lore in this game aside from something Castlevania. I need a Bible to level up garlic. Yeah, I got garlic evolved yesterday, and I had a really rare achievement for a minute because of it. And then it stopped being rare like 2 minutes later because all the achievements are super easy in this game. You know, what this game actually is it's cannon fodder that's really cheap for people who really like games like this that are normally difficult, except this one isn't difficult because everything auto-fires, so instead it's like the equivalent of a clicker for people who love ultra-difficult run-based action games. That's what this game is. It's really, it's an idle game for people who like, you know, games like Hades. That's what it is. That, you know, requires a little bit of pre-planning and thinking builds-wise, so it's, like, entertaining enough. Is what this game is. I think I might just... Now I'm gonna get more of the crosses. What's the item that the cross needs for an evolution? I know that I need Bibles for garlic. Clover? Gotcha. I think that I asked that one already today. The lucky thing? Gotcha. Yeah. I haven't seen that yet this run, so. Should grab one if they pop up. This is a very hard game, chat. It's taking a lot of patience to stand still. I have the item for garlic? It's not the leaf, is it? It's the heart? Huh. Well, I mean, I've got evolutions waiting to happen. It's just a matter of leveling. Kind of surprised that the plants haven't disappeared on this yet. I don't remember them lasting this long the last time I got this far. The tomato. Yeah, the heart, aka the chest potato, the chest tomato. Yeah. Naturally. You've never seen a screen stay this clear? Well, that's the evolution. Soul Eater. It's the evolved garlic that steals hearts. I can steal your soul! What, I couldn't tell you what a skeleton needs with hearts, but... I just want to take armor. Because I'm already... It's not like I'm not doing enough damage currently. For his collection? Oh, true, I guess. It's for a healthy diet of hearts and souls. Yeah, okay. This generally checks out. Pomerella is a brand of tomato sauce here in Brazil. Oh, really? Fair enough. Got more boomerangs. And more boomerangs. Seriously lacking in doves. You know, it was kind of funny because there was somebody who I saw post on the Steam forums for this game who basically was saying that this game's kind of difficult and seems to have, like, no semblance of balancing. And I just kind of had this thought of, like, do you think that they actually did any balancing on this game? I don't think they did. The birds evolve into Super Bird. Imagine if it actually evolved into Super Bird and it just got a cape. Like, that's the only thing that happened. One major hope I have for this game is I really hope that they don't make it so that you need to dodge projectiles, because if there's any projectile dodging, I won't be able to play this game anymore. Super Bird is colorful. Oh, is it really? You know, I don't want to get cocky here, but this win seems likely. That's big plant lady. Unless, like, I just intentionally walk into a mob, like... Seems unlikely that I will lose this round. Hey, Mike. Wait, Vay. They're all coming. Hatchet, motherfucker. Round of beers for good luck, chat, because this is kind of sketch. Here comes the walls of enemies for me to walk into. I can't even see the bones anymore. It's like I know they're still there, but I can't even see them. They're just invisible. Oh my wordle. Well, this is a piece of cake. At least this wave is. Okay. Those ghosts didn't even make it to me. The thing is like nothing's even touching my AoE, which is kind of crazy. Looks like I've gotten better at this game. No. This game just isn't difficult. I just have some passive unlocks. But also I kind of know what to build, so. But like having a lot of locked items makes this game a lot harder. Turns out. Should go get that chest, shouldn't I? You almost unlocked max stats? This game gets a lot easier as you get the unlocks, yeah? Alright, grab another hatchet. It's going to immediately fire out a bunch of hatchets. Just hang out here for a second. Don't actually think they can make it through the black hole. Getting the hang of it? I would say so, Lilith. Hope you've had a good day today. Welcome to the bone hole! Yeah, pretty much. Because he needs TP for his bone hole. I mean, what? Beavis and Butthead. The numbers keep going up. Dopamine, it keeps working. I'm not even looking at the timer sideways. I mean, am I liking this? It's $3. That's my recommendation for this game. If it looks even remotely entertaining to you, it's $3. So it's not really a consequential purchase, in my opinion. Has transformed this sort of art into abstract video art? Is it, speaking of abstract video art, how's your, Jesus. All right. That's fun. I kind of figured that I'd get an opportunity to fight the thing instead of it just insta-killing you. Yeah, thanks, Lilith. Do you know it's going to... I don't know. Apparently that's the end of it? Are you able to kill it? Because that was interesting. I tried to move out of its way, but... Is it possible to kill the Grim Reaper, or is that just it? Even with cheats, people killed it and nothing happened? Well, that's fun. I have no idea, Cute Otter. Okay, so it does just kill you then. Interesting. Well, that was anticlimactic. Like, exceptionally anticlimactic.